Hello my lovely people, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and according to the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from a Chinedu house of comedy, my correct people. Hey, this time around, if you see what's in the happen, ViVian is seriously in trouble, my people. ViVian is in a very big mess. As I'm talking to you right now, ViVian is in a very big mess. Because you know the last episode where Ben went to Chris, that Chris should tell him everything that have been happening between him and ViVian. And you know, I told you that the look on Chris' face shows that Chris wants to reveal the whole secret. So according to what we saw and how the thing is going, Chris have finally revealed the secret. And Ben was like, Jesus. But come to think of it, ViVian and the mother is so wicked. ViVian and the mother is so wicked as my people. Hey. Just imagine that ViVian and her mother could dupe Chris 25 million naira just because they want to find a job for him. But what is wrong with Chris? Do you think that Chris is even okay? Which kind of job does somebody want to find for you? And you know, that is exactly what Ben asked him. Which kind of job will someone look for you that will tell you to bring 25 million naira so that person will give you a job? Anyway, sir, Chris said that because of he was in love. So it was maybe blindless. Love blinded him. So that is why he did what he did by taking the portion of the land they sold in their family land, though. Just they sold their family land and took the money and give it to ViVian and her mother. You know what? They relocated. So I wonder why Chris have been treating ViVian the same way he's treating him. Her. Just imagine that ViVian and her mother could dupe him 25 million naira. And not just that, they just planned it and relocated from that place. When he now come back from South Africa, he found out that he have lose everything. He don't have ViVian. He don't have 25 million naira. He don't have anything to boast of. And on him getting to Ben's house, he saw ViVian and thank God. You know how when he said it, he said that when he now got to Ben's house and found ViVian there, he thanked God. Hey, God, is that how great you are? And the whole thing now started. Okay, Chris now revealed to Ben that he had been giving ViVian had been giving him money, but ViVian was able to give him just 4 million naira. And you see, ViVian does not have any money to give to Chris. He's just giving Chris that money just to cover up her sin. It's not just that they are lovers, so because you know some people were like they are lovers before. Maybe ViVian betrayed Chris and married Mark, but now we know the real truth that ViVian and her mother duped Chris 25 million naira. Okay, when Ben now noticed what happened and found out that ViVian had been stealing from the company's account, and that is why Ben now went to Mark and they send him out of that office. So as I'm talking to you right now, Mark is no longer the CEO of that company. It is now Ben. Okay, when Mark cried and came back to the house, ViVian's mother and Helen was like, why wouldn't you know, they try to fight Mark because they know that Mark had been fighting them too. But somehow these two are good people, though, seriously. You see ViVian, you see Helen and the mother, they have good hearts. They have a heart of gold. They think for Mark. In short, they have Mark at heart. Just that Mark have made that mistake of marrying ViVian. So they said, immediately Mark now came back and was crying, hey, I'm no longer the CEO. I'm no longer the CEO. Hey, this, that, this. Helen and the mother was like, what is happening? You people know it, and he started accusing them that it is their plan. You have everything. You have the 20% of this person own, 40% of the other person's own. Now you have planned to send me out of that company. I'm no longer the CEO. My correct people, see movie. Hey! Okay, as the thing continue, when Mark now went to Vivian, and Vivian now got to know that Mark is no longer the CEO, she went straight to her mother. Just see the kind of mother that people are having. She went straight to her mother. You see what her mother told her? Her mother told her that it is time you strike. You go and they beat all the money in that account. Because for Vivian to be able to give Chris that 4 million naira, it means that Vivian have access to that account. Because it is her husband that is the CEO. You see? So she didn't even waste a little time. She went to her evil mother that is advising her wrongly. She went to her mother, and her mother told her that it's time you remove all the money. And just imagine, Vivian asked her, what if I remove the money now? Won't they think that it is Mark? If they think that it's Mark, let them think about it's Mark that they are going to hold. And Vivian asked her, what if they hold Mark? How is Mark going to be free from them? He now told Vivian that if Mark should perish, let him perish. Mother-in-law. No be small thing. Which kind of mother-in-law be that one? If Mark want to perish, let him perish because she don't care. My correct people. Okay, when Ben now came back, Helen and the mother were ready waiting for Ben. Let Ben tell them why he would do such a thing without even contacting them or telling them. You see, when Mark now came back, Ben came back and told them that he have a reason for doing that. That do you know that Vivian have been stealing from their accounts, and they were like surprised. Okay, look at immediately Ben were just coming in, and Vivian came in and said that my husband is the CEO of that account. You cannot take it away from him. The Mark from the upstairs come down. I'm the CEO. The little himself, he will start crying. I'm the CEO of that account. Nobody is going to take it away from me. Blah, 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 blah. Ben knows what he's doing. And if Ben should start acting immediately. He shouldn't even waste time with that audit, because he said that they are going to audit them and know how much they have stolen away from that account, and they are going to replace it. But Ben did not know that Vivian's mother have a very big plan, that they are about to drain that account. They're about to remove every money in that account. And if they remove it, they might travel again. The way they duped Chris with 25 million naira. You know that account, that company's account is not small money. They might remove that money and travel to no man's land where they will not see them. My correct people, which kind hearty, will I say hearty, be stony heart that these people have, especially Vivian and the mother. They don't even think about Mark. Anyway, they might come into Mark's life to destroy him. Now they're about to ruin Mark's future. But if Mark knows what is good for him, he better divorce Vivian and use his life and reconcile with his brother and mother and sister, so that he will live long, because Vivian doesn't mean well for him. Thank you, and let us wait for the next episode. Don't forget that I'm still your girl, Ikem Charity. Please comment, share, and like this video. Love you guys. Bye.